Hello guys, hope you're alright, and today as you can see I'm back again with another video, and in today's video I'm going to be doing another commentary video. Now I know I've not done one of these in quite a while. If you're going to go and check out some of my other commentary videos that I've done as well, I'll leave the links to all them videos in the description below. But before we get into today's video, if you are new around here, make sure to click subscribe, turn on post notifications, drop a like and leave a comment down below. And as you saw on the bottom left then as well, I've got a new subscriber animation. It does look pretty cool. If you're going to get one of them for yourselves on your own channel, I'll leave a link to the website where you can go and buy your own. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. So the first thing I'm going to talk about in today's commentary video is the Premier League and football. So as most of you probably will know, it was announced yesterday that the Premier League is going to return on June the 17th, along with like other things like the FA Cup and the Europa League also returning at later dates. So I'm pretty happy that the Premier League is coming back, but it does look like that Liverpool are going to win the Premier League. And to be honest, as annoying as it is for me, especially I'm a United fan as well, because Liverpool's one of our biggest rivals, you can't really say they don't deserve it, and if you do, it's a little bit biased because they have done really well. But I do think it's fair that they have kept the Premier League going as well, because now the teams that are in the relegation zone, you know, they can still fight back to get up into the Premier League and not get relegated. And with Liverpool winning the Premier League title, they have run away with it, to be honest. They're like 30 odd points clear or something stupid like that. And to be honest, I mean, as much as I wouldn't want them to win the Premier League title, I mean, I can handle them doing that. It's just I really didn't want them to do it whilst getting like no losses, or like, you know, not getting beat off anyone, so they can get an invincible season. So luckily they did get beat, but it was just so shocking to me that they actually got beat off Watford. Like, out of all the teams, like, I was expecting them to get beat off City when they were supposed to play them in April again. So, you know, to go and get beat off Watford, who were 20th in the league or 19th or something like that, I'm not too sure. They're definitely in the bottom three. But at the time, Watford were in 20th. To get beat off 20th when you're in first, it's just mad. And it wasn't like a scrappy little win from Watford either. You know, they actually managed to beat him 3-0. And that's just mad as well. Like, I don't think anybody would have expected that. And it kind of just shows that, you know, anything can happen in the Premier League. And talking about United as well, I was a little bit annoyed when the Premier League did get postponed and all the other football competitions, because we were doing really good. You know, we was on quite a good form. We was on like an 11-game unbeaten run, and our confidence was really high. And that's something we hadn't really done all season. You know, got in a form of winning games and banging in loads of goals. So hopefully when it does return, we can kind of pick up where we left off and just keep that confidence. And I am hoping that in the transfer market we can sign Jadon Sancho, because I think we might have to sell Pogba. I'm not too sure, but in my opinion we don't really need him. So I'll be happy to get rid of Pogba and get in Jadon Sancho. But you know, we'll see what happens, because with this whole coronavirus thing going around the Premier League, all it takes is one player on a team to get it, and then that team is out. So, you know, for example, Wijnaldum could get it from Liverpool, and then Liverpool are out, so they might not even get the Premier League title. But with all that kind of stuff, we'll just see what happens. But yeah, I am pretty happy to see that the Premier League is returning on June the 17th. The next thing I'm going to talk about in today's video as well is a podcast. Now, this is something that I might be doing on the future of my channel. I'm not too sure yet. But on my HGHD official Instagram, I posted a poll on that story the other day asking whether people would like to see a podcast on the channel or not. And I think there was 1 or 2 people that said no, but the majority of people did say yes. So I do think a podcast is something that I will be doing on the future of the channel. And the podcast will be kind of similar to these commentary videos, but they will be a bit different because there'll be people on it, and they'll be a lot longer, like, you know, 50 minutes, kind of, you know, kind of an hour long, sort of like that. And in the podcast, I'm not too sure what I'm going to talk about. I think to do the podcast, what I would want to do is just give you guys more of an in-depth view of my thoughts and things. So for example, in the podcast, I'm going to have to talk about subjects such as, like, for example, do I believe in ghosts, or just something like that, or why did I start YouTube. And I think with the podcast as well is it's only going to be me doing it. Like, I'm going to be the main host, it's not a group of people doing it. But if I do it, I'll just invite people on it, invite guests on it, just to come in there, do it with me. And for those of you who might not quite know what a podcast is, I am going to put a definition definition on screen now, just so you can get a better understanding what a podcast is. Now, again, with a podcast, I'm not too sure if it is something that I am going to do, but I do know that if I do it, you know, people are wanting to see it, so I won't be doing something that people aren't going to like. I'm just not too sure if I'm going to do it yet, and like some other things as well, like am I going to get like a name for it, like the HGHD podcast, or you know, something like that, or I could just have it as a podcast, you know, I'm not too sure. But in the description, in the comment section of this video, what I want you guys to do is comment things that you'd want to see me talking about in the podcast. Just give me like subject you'd want me to talk about, just things like that, you know. I mean, even in one of the podcasts, I might do like a Q&A where I just get you guys to ask me questions, and in the podcast I answer them. And I don't know what kinds of people I'm going to be getting on there, whether I'm going to be collabing with other YouTubers or just getting my mates on it, you know, I don't know. But yeah, if I do the podcast, I'm not too sure when it'll be. I might never do it. It's just an idea that I've got, just something different that I'd like to try out in my YouTube experience, just something that I might be doing. So yeah, please do drop a comment down below for what you guys might want to see. If I do a podcast, just drop any subjects you'd like to see, just anything like that really. So yeah, that's all it really is for the podcast. I probably did waffle a little bit then, but yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that at some point in my channel I could be doing a podcast. So the final thing I'm going to talk about in today's commentary video is just really about my channel now. I don't really make like channel update videos, but whilst in a commentary video I couldn't really think of another thing to address, so today I am going to talk about my channel. So a lot of you guys do know now that pretty much every single day for quite a while now, at around 8 PM every day, I've been streaming Fortnite custom matchmaking, and that has just, like, in my opinion, blown up my channel. You know, it's done really well for it. You know, it's been growing the community and stuff, and it's been getting a lot of new people in and stuff. And I will be honest with you now, guys, because you know, I don't want to lie or put a front on or anything. I do want to be real with you in that. I do really enjoy streaming and stuff, like streaming itself, just connecting with other people and talking to you guys and, you know, and stuff. But I think, like, with my channel, I just don't want to stream Fortnite 24/7 because it isn't my favourite game. As you know, I don't mind playing it, I don't hate it or anything. It's just like, at the minute for doing YouTube, the only way you're really gonna grow your channel or get big is if you know, stream Fortnite. So basically, I am still going to keep streaming Fortnite and stuff, because you know what, at the minute I am on the grind to 10,000 subscribers. Hopefully we can get that soon. I'm going to keep streaming Fortnite, and then when I do hit 10,000 subscribers, you know, I'll do a special video for that, etc. And then after that, I will still stream Fortnite. It's just I kind of want to start doing stuff that I want to do, you know, stuff that I'm passionate about, play games that, you know, I like to play and stuff, because doing a YouTube channel now is so hard, because Fortnite to me is kind of like the beacon of success for YouTube channels at the minute. The only way you're really going to get noticed or get people subscribing to your channel is by doing Fortnite, and it's a little bit of a shame, because you know, I would like to do other things, but say for example, if I was to stream, I don't know, Rocket League, it would get nowhere near as many views as my Fortnite ones do. And I do think Fortnite is a pretty good game, it is pretty fun, but I do enjoy playing other games as well. So I think when I do hit 10,000 subscribers, I am going to start streaming more games, you know, making more content, you know. And to be honest, I'm just going to stop doing things just to get me loads of subscribers and loads of views, because yeah, it will slow down the growth of my channel by doing that. But you know, it's stuff that I like doing and stuff that, you know, I was passionate about doing, and I'll never stop streaming Fortnite. I will always be streaming it. It's just, you know, streaming every single day, grinding it can get pretty draining. But you know, I'm just gonna keep grinding to 10,000 subscribers, because I really want to get there. And I will still make Fortnite videos. It's just the main message I'm trying to get across here is when I get to 10k, that's a lot of subscribers and stuff. And you know, at 10k, I could potentially bring merch out. I'm probably gonna get a Discord server at 10k. You know, just stuff like that. But basically at 10k, that's when I'm gonna start streaming lots more different games and just making lots more different content. Also guys, if you have watched this far into the video, first of all, thank you. Comment red panda in the chat, because fun fact, that's actually my favourite animal. But yeah, comment red panda in the chat and let's see if people know what we're going on about.